Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat at welcome po muli sa Payo ng Abogado. Para sa video module na ito, ang pag-uusapan po natin ay Circumstances which aggravate criminal liability. Ito po ay pagpapatuloy sa Aggravating Circumstance number 6. That the crime be committed in the night time or in an inhabited place or by a band whenever such circumstances may facilitate the commission of the offense. Whenever more than 3 armed malefactors shall have acted together in the commission of an offense, it shall be deemed to have been committed by a band. Ang main point sa aggravating circumstance na ito ay ang sumusunod. Nocturnity is aggravating when it is purposely and deliberately sought. Nighttime is absorbed in treachery. Band distinguished from brigandage. Penalty for brigandage. Simulan na po natin. Nighttime is aggravating circumstance if the accused intended to set time. It is aggravating because nighttime is generally a resting time and this time should be respected. Likewise, during nighttime, there may be no people who can be a witness for the government. Hence, any person who did not respect nighttime should be given an additional time of imprisonment for the crime he or she committed. Nocturnity is aggravating when it is purposely and deliberately sought. Nocturnity is aggravating when it is purposely and deliberately sought by the accused to facilitate the commission of the crime, or to prevent their being recognized, or to ensure unmolested escape. Nocturnidad must concur with the intent and design of the offender to capitalize on the intrinsic impunity afforded by the darkness of night. In the case at bar, the affidavit of the accused Abogado shows that he and his co-malefactors took advantage of the night time in the perpetration of the offense as they waited until it was dark before they came out of their hiding place to consummate their criminal designs. For nocturnity to be properly appreciated, it must be shown that it facilitated the commission of the crime and that it was purposely sought for by the offender. By in itself, nighttime is not an aggravating circumstance. In the instant case, no sufficient evidence was offered to prove that accused appellant deliberately sought the cover of darkness to accomplish his criminal design. Nighttime is absorbed in treachery. Except in special cases, nighttime and treachery always go together and are absorbed in the same offense. Nighttime cannot be considered as an aggravating circumstance and independent of that of treachery and abuse of superior strength. Band distinguished from brigandage. The main object of the brigandage law is to prevent the formation of bands of robbers. The heart of the offense consists in the formation of a band by more than 3 armed persons for the purpose indicated in Article 306. Such formation is sufficient to constitute a violation of Article 306. It would not be necessary to show, in a prosecution under it, that a member or members of the band actually committed robbery or kidnapping or any other purpose attainable by violent means. The crime is proven when the organization and purpose of the band are shown to be such as are contemplated by Article 306. On the other hand, if robbery is committed by a band whose members were not primarily organized for the purpose of committing robbery or kidnapping, etc., the crime would not be brigandage, but only robbery. Simply because robbery was committed by a band of more than 3 armed persons, it would not follow that it was committed by a band of brigands. In the Spanish text of Article 306, it is required that the band sala a los campos para dedicarse a robar. In fine, the purpose of brigandage is, inter alia, indiscriminate highway robbery. If the purpose is only a particular robbery, the crime is only robbery, or robbery in band if there are at least 4 armed participants. Penalty for brigandage. Article 306. Who are brigands? Penalty. When more than 3 armed persons form a band of robbers for the purpose of committing robbery in the highway, or kidnapping persons for the purpose of extortion, or to obtain ransom, or for any other purpose to be attained by means of force and violence, they shall be deemed highway robbers or brigands. Persons found guilty of this offense shall be punished by prisión mayor in its medium period to reclusión temporal in its medium period if the act or acts committed by them are not punishable by higher penalties, in which case they shall suffer such high penalties. If any of the arms carried by any of said persons be an unlicensed firearms, it shall be presumed that said persons are highway robbers or brigands, and in case of convictions, the penalty shall be imposed in the maximum period. Thank you for completing this course. Let's check the next one.